Yeah, maybe I should maybe I should turn on the headset. Maybe I should turn on the headset. It'll work if you turn on the power on the headset, guys. Hey man, hey man, I can see five guys already joined. Let me know if you can still hear me now. I just put the headset down. Should be fine, yeah. Hey, do you know how to convert YOLO V8 and YOLO V10 to Core ML? So I actually think we have a video about that on Ultralytics. Let me just check. I think I've done a video with them on how to do that. I'm not sure if you're using Ultralytics already, but let me just check their export. You should be able to just like convert it directly to CoreML. You just need to specify CoreML or like argument. I'm not sure if you need to do it on an ARM-based system, so if you're on a MacBook or something like that, but should be okay. Haven't done it myself before. Maybe it has some guides as well. No, not in here, but I haven't really done it myself. But yeah, they have all the export formats available. You should be able to just get the ML core model. Let me know if the audio is too bad. I'll just take the headset on. This issue with custom train models. Have you tried a pre-train? Does it work with pre-train models? Because it should work with custom trains models as well. Uh, it will basically just load in the PyTorch model. Oops. Arguments. No expression. Batch. Are you specifying the correct batch size and so on as well? If you're just exporting for inference, batch size 1. But yeah, if it works with custom train models. Hello, man. Welcome, guys. I think it's 7 already joined. 8 maybe. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to answer a bunch of questions. So if you have any, just throw them in the chat. I've opened up CS2 here, Counter Strike, and on the sideline as well. So I might just be playing some of that while answering some questions. I think the audio should be fine now. I'm new to this field, so I don't know how to actually convert it and import to CoreML. Would you be able to make a video on that? Yeah, for sure. We're definitely going to create a bunch tons of videos if you haven't checked it already on Ultralytics. But I can also create one for my own channel. So it should be pretty straightforward. If you go inside the documentation here, you just need to specify the format that you want. So if you have your pre-trained model, you can just specify it like this. If you have your own trained custom model from one of our videos, you can just call the YOLO command export model, specify the path to the model, and then the format. And then here you'll just have to core ML instead. You can also do it in Python. It's just a few lines of code. So it doesn't really matter if you're using a pre-trained model or a custom trained one in your own dataset. So for some reason my camera now works on my Windows computer as well, so I don't have to have the worst webcam for streaming. But yeah, I might convert it and import it into CoreML. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I'm working a lot on my MacBook and phone and so on. Also create some videos, going to create some videos on how you can run it on mobile phones. But yeah, it's pretty cool to run those models on Apple hardware. They're doing a pretty good job. So yeah, while people are joining here and asking questions, I'll just open up the game. I have the chat on my phone here in front of me, so just throw whatever questions you have. Let's see, workshops. Been some time since I've played some computer games. Probably probably a few months. Okay, so now we have the problem with this screen again. How did I fix that last time? Full screen windowed maybe. it just lags on my side. Okay, so it worked on your side, but then it goes to 60 hertz. Full screen. I'm gonna try to go to 4K then. So I think audio should be fine as well now. Let me see if this goes into full screen. Should be, it should be when I'm 4K. Just lagged a bit on my side, but yeah, let's do it. Let me know if the audio the in-game audio is too high. I'll just turn it down while I'm just sitting here. There you go. Is there any specific things that you want to use the model for after you converted it to Core ML, or any specific reason why you want to convert it to Core ML? But yeah, I should probably just create a video for all the export formats with YOLO V. You can also run the benchmark, so they have a benchmark command. Then once you run that, it will basically just set everything up on your local environment. So if you're running it on your MacBook and so on, it will install CoreML, run all the models, and import them into the correct format. Or you're making an app, yeah. So Ultralytics, if you want to use it with Ultralytics, they also have a Flutter package that you can use as well. So you can just look up like Ultralytics Flutter, and then you can export it to TensorFlow Lite and so on, and use Flutter instead. So that will be cross-platform, both working on iOS, Android, even web applications and desktop applications. You can just directly use it. So I'm going to create a bunch of videos around that. I have it working on iOS and Android, so that looks pretty cool. Also create a bunch of LinkedIn posts around that. And it runs around 30 frames per second on my iPhone 15. Can you believe I'm a mentor? I love computer vision. So I actually probably like the only way that I'm able to help people. A lot of people reaching out to me both on LinkedIn and so on. Let me see if is my image too dark? It's very dark. Can't barely see me. Just my camera and auto settings. Yeah, so I have my AI career program where I basically just help out people like getting into AI, computer vision, and so on. We have weekly calls, all of that, all my technical courses available in there. How you can land AI, machine learning jobs, all the technical interviews, how to start a freelance business, pretty much just what I've been doing. Build your own personal brand and so on. So it's just my whole system for the last 4 years that I'm teaching. So that's pretty much the only way that I'm able to mentor people. But we have a pretty awesome community in there. 25 guys already joined, growing all the time, and there's some pretty cool ones. So I got the ONX export. Do you know how to import it in CoreML and run it on iOS? think you need to export into ONNX. I think you need to export into CoreML with Autolytics, so you will get a like ML core extension instead of ONNX, and that will run directly with CoreML because it needs to be optimized specifically for that, and not just ONNX is just a standard format. Let me just fix my camera, it's really bad. Yeah, that should be better. So if I just go down here, if you call ML, you will get this .ml package instead of ONNX. Oh, I just have to change the display settings, so remember that. Just go to full HD, keep changes. Oh, my mic is low. Let me just take the headset on. Let me know if the audio is better now. It should be. Um, okay, this didn't help at all. That should be better now. At least the microphone is close to my mouth now. So let me just pull up the AI career program. Not sure why this is not working. Let's go to my website. So I have this AI career program, very much like the only way that I'm able to help people. A lot of people are reaching out to me on LinkedIn email, and so on. So I have this AI career program where we have a whole community with a bunch of different people. So why can't I open this now? Why is my website not loading? Oh, there we go. So I have this AI career program where I have like all the different courses that I have. So all the technical courses, AI career, machine learning, AI, job interview, also investing. So I'm getting a lot into investment courses and so on now. Let me just make sure it is full screen. Getting a lot into investing courses now as well. Personal branding course, like how you can scale your own personal brand, grow that, and then we have the whole community in there. I don't think I'm logged in on this computer, but yeah, we have a whole like dedicated platform for that, and even a mobile app. You can go in and check it out on my website. Um, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Like you have a bunch of different guys in there. You can read about what they say in here as well. Nice community. You have 2 weekly live calls, personal help in the chat, and so on. You can always reach out to me if you need any help or guidelines on how to get started with stuff. Help them out a lot on LinkedIn, growing that. So it's pretty cool. Like some of the guys, like they're making posts about the projects that they're doing now and getting like 150 likes on the LinkedIn post without even me having to retweet them or even like the post or like repost it. So let me know if you have any more questions about this, but I think all the information should be available in here. You can just go check it out. We have templates for everything. It's basically just my whole system that I've built up over the last 3 to 4 years. Everything that I'm doing, I'm just teaching that now and helping people out on a personal level. All the programs, future courses, like this is just a upfront payment, lifetime help, and then also the new courses will be added in there as well. And we have the mobile app, which is pretty cool. But yeah, definitely go and check it out on the website. All the information is in here. You can even get a preview of in each individual course. So I have HCAT and I can read the documentation with full focus and attention. I have over 4 years experience in machine learning and CV, how to excel and learn about new stuff. Yeah, so definitely like if you prefer videos, like I also prefer like watching videos and so on if I want to learn stuff compared to reading it. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of frameworks and companies and so on are focusing on like creating really simple high level documentation. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Autolytics and you have seen those, but they're creating very nice doc pages, nice GitHub repositories, so it's pretty easy to go through. If it's hard to concentrate or like sit down for several hours, because yeah, some documentation pages it just takes very long to go through and read about all of it. And I'm not the best myself at concentrating in documentation. I'd rather just watch videos and so on if I want to learn stuff. Let me see. Do I need to acquire a Corel to do basic stuff like people count a live stream with a simple 720p camera? No, not at all, not at all. Like you can just use your laptop and so on. Corel is probably only if you want to. So I actually just created a YouTube video for Ultralytics, so they also have a guide page around that. So Edge TPU on Raspberry Pi. So you probably only need a Corel-less TPU if you want to run it on a Raspberry Pi. So that's a very cheap and low end board. So you won't really be just out of the box with the CPU on the Raspberry Pi. You'll only be able to squeeze out a couple of frames per second, and if you're using a Corel, you'll be able to speed that up with probably like 3 to 5x. So it's a good option if you have like lower end computer or like some edge devices where you want to run the computer vision stuff on. But if you just have your laptop just for learning purposes and so on, if you have your laptop, you can perfectly fine run it on that. Um, if you don't have a dedicated GPU on your end. But yeah, the Corel is not the best option. I think Google is not really supporting it that well any longer. It's not really getting updated and so on. So I wouldn't really recommend spending too much time on that. It's awesome to read all those questions, guys. Let me just. Okay, I need to get this in full screen. It's lagging on my side. Okay. Yeah, I'll find the link here again. So it's just my name. So www.nicolai-nielsen.com. You can find it in you can find it in pretty much all the descriptions on my YouTube channel. So if I just go to my own YouTube channel, it should be in there, all the descriptions, even on my profile as well. So you can find the link here on my YouTube profile right here, and it will also be in all the descriptions. You just press here all the links. So the Academy program, website, technical courses, LinkedIn, GitHub, Twitter, all of that is in here. Oh, we just passed 5 million views. That's cool. Let me see. Do you think ULV 8 on iPhone for live camera would be too intensive if you're offloaded to server or Raspberry Pi? No. So if you offload to any server, like it's just going to introduce a lot of latency, sending the images and video streams back and forth compared to processing it on the device. And the iPhones they have very good hardware, so like Apple is doing a very good job with both CPUs and their GPUs. So no, you can perfectly fine run it on your iPhone, and you'll be able to get it like 30 frames per second. If you're using ULV 8 and those models, like you can easily run with the new iPhones, you can easily run 30 frames per second. And I have videos like you can check out my LinkedIn post. I think I did like a month ago. I did a LinkedIn post with all of it, where I go into the details and also show some results. So even both custom trained, but also some pre-trained models, just using those out of the box. Yeah, of course, AKP football highlights. Definitely going to check it out. We have an awesome community. It's not just the courses, like pretty much like most of the value, like just as much of the courses is the whole community. We have a bunch of guys in there, all working very nicely in different. Some of them are in like full-time positions. Some of them are looking for jobs. Some in university. All putting in a ton of work, getting the work out there, creating LinkedIn posts, creating some cool projects, and using all my templates and all of that to grow their LinkedIn profiles, social media profiles, and brands and so on, so they're able to get way more opportunities. So yeah, definitely go and check it out. The community part is a huge part of it. Let me see, I'm thinking I missed a question. So what do you think of in-camera stereo, like set to eye versus processing stereo images on device, which is more accurate? As a set camera is definitely like the best one out there. It's very good. I have a bunch of videos. I started a new stream. Okay, so I think my camera went. My camera just turned off. Let me just make sure the camera still works. So I think it just went off. Probably need to fix my computer. So I only have one USB-C like input in my Windows computer. I'm not really using it. I'm only using it for streaming. And then I have my second camera that I'm just connecting to it. Let me check. It should work. Deactivate, activate. We're back. Oh, the set camera is really accurate. It's pretty awesome. I'm starting to create some videos around that as well on my channel. I think I put out a couple of introduction videos, even with depth map. I think everything is working now. Microphone, game, it's a bit laggy on my side. I'm not sure why, but I got it in full HD. Camera's working. I think we're good after like in half an hour. Nicola, thank you for posting amazing videos. Very cutting edge techniques you share. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. It's why I'm doing it. I really enjoy creating videos. Trying to put out as many as possible. Working together with a bunch of companies now as well to put out videos for them. Trying to put out two free videos on my own channel every week. So yeah, I really enjoy putting out videos, and I've been for 4 years now. I think 4 or 5 years. Did the camera just turn off again? It just disconnect. Like it's still on, but it just disconnects from my computer. Let me just fix that. Let me just fix that camera. So, okay, let me just take a question while I'm fixing this. Yeah, but again, thanks a lot, man. I really like that you're enjoying the videos. That's why I'm doing it, and I'm definitely going to create videos in the future. If there's one thing that I'm more than certain of. Probably the only thing that I'm certain of is that I'm going to create videos for many years into the future. It has also given me all the opportunities that I have in life and all the stuff that I'm doing, and I'm really enjoying creating the videos. Okay, let's check if the second camera is better. The first one is overheating. Hey Nevis, how to get good at coding? Yeah, so everything is just about practice. I'm not sure like at what level you are. If you're starting out like basically from scratch, I don't really have like so my first videos that I put out on the channel was about Python, so very basic Python. Okay, there we go. I'm back. So a very basic Python tutorial to start with. I'm not sure if you've seen that, but if you want to see something fun, definitely go in and if you want to see something really fun, like go in and check out my first videos on my channel. So that's how to set up Python and some very basic stuff. But I don't recommend those videos. It's just for fun. If you want a good laugh, go in and check those videos out. If you want to learn coding, go to YouTube and find some other cool videos. I know that if you're not familiar with Tech with Tim, he's a very good programmer and teacher in Python as well. So if you're looking to get into Python, he covers all the basics and stuff like that. He's probably the best out there to teach basic coding and programming. So yeah, definitely going and checking him out. What hardware and software stack would you recommend for indoor mapping for drones? It depends. It depends. Often it's pretty hard to get the processing power on the drone. I work with some drones, but it's for outdoor drones because they have to be pretty big and they have to be able to carry significantly amount of load. But I'm not sure if you're familiar with Jetson Nanos or Jetson Orins. So I have that on my side as well. I've done a couple of projects, some drone tracking projects with a Jetson and NVIDIA Jetson board on board as well. And then you can just process the images locally, send the results back. But you can also just stream, like you just have an RTPS stream or something like that, or like some kind of like streaming from the drone to an external device that just processes it in real time as well. So as long as you're just able to stream the video stream to a server or like somewhere where you can process it, it's more than fine. But you definitely need a GPU if you want to do real time processing with videos and computer vision running AI. You definitely need a GPU. So you need some kind of GPU. It doesn't have to be that hardcore like in NVIDIA Jetson Nano. You'll be able to squeeze out 50, 60 frames on decent hardware. And then it's all about optimizations. So if you're using the CUDA NVIDIA frameworks, they have optimization frameworks as well, where you can, if you're using the PyTorch model, you'll probably be able to get, let's say you have some hardware we can run like 10 frames per second. Then if you use TensorRT, optimize it for TensorRT, run it when in DeepStream and so on, you'll be able to get 5x improvement or more just by converting it to that hardware optimized framework. And the software stack is basically just NVIDIA. So if you want to have the best NVIDIA, CUDA, DeepStream. If you're not familiar with DeepStream, check that out. NVIDIA Jetson boards, DeepStream, TensorRT. That's the best for real-time AI inference. Let's try to see if we can get a game on. I think everything is up and running now with the audio and so on. Now the call ML should just work out of the box. You don't need to export it with ONNX. I'm not sure if AltaLinks does that internally, but it shouldn't be necessary to do that. You can just use the PyTorch model PT. Hey, I'm from Indonesia, man. Hey, man. Thanks for joining. I know that a lot of people are joining from all over the world. It's hard to cover every time zone, so I think it's pretty late in Indonesia right now, right? It's probably like in the middle of the night. So I'm in Dubai. It's almost 10. Also, it shouldn't be too bad. Probably 2 hours, something like that. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it, bro, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. More than happy to answer any questions. So yeah, drones is definitely like pretty awesome. They're starting to converge, getting useful, getting cheaper, can run for longer, carry more loads. So yeah, they can start to be applied with computer vision use cases. I think a lot of use cases is also just capturing images, capturing videos from drones, and then processing it afterwards for reconstruction, for example, inspection. Try to see if we can find a game and I can still play this. Get some games. It's not too late. So if you have any questions, just throw them, man. Throw them in the chat. I think something is wrong with the camera again. This is definitely not a streaming camera, or at least my computer is not streaming. There you go. Yes, but in my Python project, I get a lot of errors when it's trying to export with CoreML. Errors or scikit-learn TensorFlow compatibility. Are you using Anaconda or something like that? Maybe you can just try to create a new Anaconda environment. Could be some dependencies and so on, which is not merge compatible and working together. So definitely, I always use Conda and then I just create a new environment for all my projects. And I think if you're using Altolytics to export it, it will download everything automatically as well. So you don't even need to take care of that. I'm not sure how many playing down here. Maybe I should change the ping. Oh, it should be good. It's not that late. See if there's any other questions. Virtual Conda environment. Yeah, so if you just install, I'm not sure if you're using Conda, but you can just install the Conda. Let me go into just a comparative match. Let's just search for everything. Oh, not Office, not Mills, not. Oh, let's try these. I haven't tried these matches before. If you just go in and install Conda, I have videos about that as well. So basically just covering everything. But then you can create virtual environments. And then you can just create a new one from scratch, so you don't have any other dependencies. And Ultralytics, if you just pip install Ultralytics, the only thing it's going to install CoreML and all of that as well that you need. Then you can just create conda environment like this, and you're good to go. You should do that for all your projects and so on, just to make sure that all versions, all packages and so on are compatible. Oh, I failed to accept. Have you tried ChatGPT version? Can we use it for real time? ChatGPT Vision. Yeah, so I tried it out a couple of times. Depends on what you want to do with it. It has a lot of restrictions, a lot of limitations, and so on as well. But no, it's not really working real time. So it's just an API. You take the image, send it to the API, and you'll get the response back. So depending on the server, the load, the image size as well. So the image size is a significant factor as well. Internet connection. Um, but you can't really do that in real time. Everything that you need to do in computer vision, it needs to be like processing on device. Everything connected directly to the hardware. Once you introduce like APIs and stuff like that, you introduce latency. So it takes a long time to send images back and forth. You need to take your image, basically send the request to a server. It processes it on the server and then it sends the response back. You have to extract the results. So that just introduces a lot of processing compared to just directly hooking the image up to the hardware. Oh, we got a game. Also, let me check. Can you try this command here? Where can I'll just type it in. Can you just try this? I'll go into the task, all modes, export. Let's try out this command here. Live streaming. The nano model, and then we need format. Oops, on my English keyboard. Format equal to ml model, and then we specify the image size as well. And then you just need to specify the image size here that you want to use. So depending on what you have. But again, the smaller the better when you run it on phones. And then half precision and non-maximum suppression. We could try out this command here as well. Should work. Oops, I have to accept. Accept. what would be a good alternative for real time. You can run it locally. You can run it on NVIDIA Jetson boards. Did you lose me the camera again? I really need a dedicated streaming camera. I have to go in and out and activate it all the time. You definitely need a GPU. You can use NVIDIA Jetson boards, servers, and so on. Oh, I failed to accept again. So we get a game, we accept it, go off the game, and then no, you're not asking. You're not asking too much. Just feel free to ask whatever you want. Just throw everything in the chat. More than happy to answer them. Might be asking for too much, but there's a way for us to get a 15-minute call. I would like to show you my code. I know you mentioned air career, but I'm a high school student and I have no money. Yeah, so that does yeah that's pretty hard to do. I have a lot of calls going on already, a lot of meetings. I know that a lot of people reaching out to me. Ways that I'll be able to help like everyone out on individual level. I just have too much on my own plate. But definitely check out the command that I just sent. It should be good if you use a content environment. Because the code that you have, it shouldn't really like it's just 3 lines of code, and then you should be able to export. Or unless you want to show me the core ML code. Deep speed. I think I said deep stream. Deep Stream. Stream. Hello, I'm a master's degree student, and can you? Yeah, you should be able to hear me now. Maybe my headset doesn't have a more battery. Battery. Yeah, I've worked with GStream a lot, so it's pretty cool. It works very nicely. Like on a just an enter, able to squeeze out. You can run multiple streams. Like you can check it out on my website as well. Have pretty much everything in there as well to get some ideas and how it's working. Going to create. I'm preparing a full playlist with 15, 20 videos covering Deep Stream and NVIDIA boards. So I'm a master degree student and study about Gaussian splatting. Yeah, Gaussian splatting is very cool. It's very awesome. So that's cool. The question, what is Deep's? Oh yeah, well, I answered that. The question, there is any roadmap for your tutorials because some video queue is confusing. Oh, so you're probably just checking out the videos and so on. I have a couple of roadmaps. Okay, I don't have any audio on. I'll just play without audio. Yeah, I'm covering pretty much everything computer vision, everything from the basics to some more advanced stuff, and now covering AI, deep learning on top of that as well. But the first tutorial that I'm doing is in okay, why is no one here? Is in C++. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but I should probably create a video or like a playlist with Python as well. I have that in the pipeline, so computer vision with Python, all the basic stuff will probably be a free course that I'm going to put out. So I do have like a high level over like roadmap, but not anything specifically. Let me just fix my audio here in the game. Oh, it's because I set it to 0, so you guys couldn't hear before. So I'm just going to turn on the volume now. Let me know in the chat if it's too high. That's probably too high. Yeah, but again, if you're able to afford it and so on, check out my AI career program. If you need like specific personal help and guidance, more than happy to put up like a roadmap and help you out in the right way. I'm basically having an AI career program as a mentoring tool as well. It's a pretty nice resource and a bunch of cool guys in there doing implementations and so on from scratch. Even some PhD students doing implementations of YOLO V8 and so on from scratch, putting out videos as well. The command is still not working. I think it's a problem on my side. My CoreML tools versions isn't compatible now. So that's probably the problem. Just either do like a fresh, clean install of some environment, or yeah, use Anaconda. You should just be able to go into Anaconda website, download it, and then you'll get the environments. Hey, I finished all your tutorials about AI machine. Oh, that's that's a lot of videos, man. That's a lot of videos. Okay, these are professionals or That's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. Hey, I finished all your tutorials on machine learning AI, but I'll try to build projects and stuff. What you be able to suggest? Can you please help? Yeah, so if you want to build projects, definitely try to build some projects around like real-time use cases. Could be sports analytics. Sports analytics are very popular, so how you can do analysis in different types of sport could be soccer, football, tennis, pretty much whatever sport. Do some detections, run some analytics. Could be like generating heat maps, analysis over like how players, people, and so on are moving. Could also be traffic analysis systems. That's also very popular. But just trying to like create computer vision systems around real world use cases, so we can get that out there and not just sit in a Jupyter notebook. Let's try to see if we can get the first kill. It's not going too good. Let's win this round. Let's win it. Let's win it. No, we're not going to win it. He's still there. To the left. To the left. It was not diffusing. Will the career program help me earn money? Yeah, so it's basically like my whole system. It's not going to earn your money like at day one or even like after a couple of weeks, but it's a whole journey. Like it's basically like while you're building your career, like nothing is easy. It's not a get rich quick scheme. So if you want to stand out, if you want to open more opportunities for yourself in the future, if you want to put your work out there, learn how to do that, use my templates, basically the whole system that I've done. Like I created videos for a year, 2 years before making any money. I did it while I was studying, started to get freelance work and so on, and everything has just been scaling since there. So you're not going to make money immediately, but you definitely will over time. Like even just how to land AI jobs and so on, it could be more than worth it in itself. Let's say that you just get like a couple of tricks just for your machine learning engineering positions, like how to do salary negotiations. Like most salary negotiations are done within an hour, 2 hours. And if you have no idea what you're doing, if you don't have a roadmap, it's just like if you go to a new city and you don't have a map, like how are you supposed to navigate around that city? So you can kind of like think about it in that way. And if you don't know how to like do salary negotiations, you'll just be satisfied with whatever they come up with. And sometimes like you're talking about it, you're talking about like a yearly basis. So let's say that you can get like 105k instead of like 100k for an AI position. Well, that's 5k in a year every single year. That's a huge difference in your life. And it's just all about like putting your work out there, building credibility. If you don't have the stuff out there, if you don't have a map, if you don't know how to put your work out there, just have an empty GitHub, empty LinkedIn, and so on. Like nobody's going to know who you are. As I usually say, like it doesn't really matter how smart you are if you're not visible out there to the whole world. If no one knows who you are and like what you can do, are not going to pay for it. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's more like a journey. Like you have lifetime access, personal help, weekly calls, the whole community. It's only growing. Um, so it's more like a community. It's more like community than a quick get rich quick scheme. And I even have investment courses and so on for the long run. So like how you can basically just level up your life in a good way. It's a life program. It's a life program and not a investing get rich quick scheme scam course. Oops. Hey Abdul, man, how are you, man? I'm pretty awesome. How are you? Where are you joining from? I need to build web design AI. Can you suggest sources? I don't know where to start, so need to build web design AI. Do you have something more specific? Like it's pretty wide. It's like running AI models, building interfaces around AI, using AI to do web stuff, or oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. So bad. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. At least we got some kills now. Did we win the round? Yeah, we got. We got it. We got it. I just going to jump up here. So obvious. No? I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Leonardo AI. I can't remember that platform to be honest. I think it's something with AI generated images, right? At least it sounds like something I remember. I've been learning AI since 3 years, specifically work in NLP domain. Now I want to make online trading bots. Anything you suggest me? Haven't really been playing around too much with AI trading bots. It's not really going to work. It's not how investing and the big money are working. So creating a profitable trading bot is probably impossible. And if you create one, you're going to be a billionaire because then everyone wants it. Where the fuck are they? But it's a good learning experience. Like a trading bot, like you work with NLP, time series data, and so on. It's a very good learning. It's a very good learning experience, and it's also pretty cool. Like if you're interested in investing AI, it's a cool project for sure. It's good for learning for sure. But not any of the trading bots is not really based on it's not really based on AI systems. It's just based on what the big guys want to do. Oh, let me move my camera just in the middle of the screen. And it's even frozen again. There you go. That was real bad. Please activate your windows. Yeah, I haven't. Oh yeah, I moved the camera. I moved the camera. As I'm not sure. I bought the computer around a year ago. Probably some Indian scammer just downloaded some weird Windows version, and I'm not really using it. I'm only using Linux or Mac. But yeah, let me know if you have a Windows key. I can probably just go buy one, but I'm not using the computer. Not even sure why you can use the computer if you haven't activated it. Okay, okay. Oh, it's 20-second expired. Do you have your business? So I have a couple projects coming in now, but I do look for some people to help me out with a bunch of different stuff, both to build systems, but also some of the freelance work that I have on the sideline. But I think I'm mainly going to pull in the guys from the AI career program, so that's also like one of the perks from that. So I know those guys from on a personal level already. After working together with people like for 1 month, 2 months, I've kind of like know their skill set, what they're good at, and so on, and then I can just pull those in whenever I need. So I think that's a pretty good resource to have, both on my own end, but also nice for uh, nice for the guys inside the career program to get some freelance work to get started, creating projects and make a bit of money. So yeah, there's definitely possibilities in there, but yeah, I do hire sometimes. Probably also need to look into some interns and stuff like that. But starting to build a whole business and team around me. So I have editors, like guys helping me out with code. I have the career program, so scaling a lot, getting a lot of contacts through LinkedIn. I have some larger projects coming up as well, which I can't do on my own. So definitely looking for people. And the only requirement on my side is basically just to reduce the time spent on my side. I have a ton going on. I think it's a good way to do it. Probably the best way. I haven't seen anyone do it before, so it's pretty unique. It gives a lot of opportunities. So oh. Are you doing any job or work on personal project, course, and content? Yeah, pretty much doing everything. I have a full-time position, so the freelance work and so on that I have other guys helping me out on that. So I'm not really doing anything on that. So that's why the more I get in, like the more the other people are going to manage and do the coding projects and so on. So I'm pretty much just having my full-time position, creating content and my courses, taking care of my career program, helping out all the people inside the community. So that's what I spend pretty much all my waking hours on. They're just trying to improve it. So doing all of it, I worked I pretty much worked on personal projects, courses, content, freelance work. But I got a full-time position like year and a half ago. Just because I already did probably 150 different freelance projects, and I just want to try out having a job and so on to figure out what's the best for me and what do I like. And again, for the freelance projects, I can just pull in guys to manage them, help me out on everything, so I don't have to spend any time on it. Pretty much, I just have built my system up and my network, and then trying to run everything on autopilot. I'm sorry for the cameras today, but at least we have an okay shot here of me. If you had to choose one model, which one would you use? Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude? Claude for sure, for sure. I'm only using Claude 3.5 Sonnet right now. Using Cursor and then Claude 3.5 for sure. It's significantly better both for code and I like the structure a bit more side by side view. And if you're using Cursor and Claude, it can basically edit the files for you, and then it's just code reviewing. So that's pretty cool. I might do a video about the tools that I have and that I'm using. So that's the best stack now. I have some ChatGPT stuff. Use it sometimes, but mainly Claude. At least I only have the pro version. I only pay for Claude now. I was paying for both, but Claude is just better. Okay, this guy, man, this guy. Eurexas, Eurexas. Oh, I forgot to buy. Yeah, no worries, man. No problem. You're just getting killed in mid. Woo! Woo! Got a bit scared. Got a bit scared, guys. So can we pay for AI career program in 2 months installments? Yeah, I actually think I have that option. So it might be slightly a few bucks more expensive, I think, but let me just double check that. It should be an option. At least I think I had that at some point. Because that helps people a lot out. Join the program now. Yeah, 2 months installment here. So I do have that option directly. If you just go to the website and click on enroll now, it's the full upfront and then two months. A lot of people already use that option, so it's a good way to split it up. Probably also need to live stream a bit more in the future. So a lot of people are joining, asking so many cool questions. So it's really nice. I'm enjoying it myself. So throw whatever questions you have. It's nice to engage with all of you guys. And a lot of people are asking about the air crew program as well. So that's cool. Oh, we actually hit now. I'm top fragging. What? I was just. I thought I had like 3 kills or something like that. And then we were winning. Top fragging. So. Oh, that was a pretty cool round. That was a pretty cool round. Want to get the last one. Unfortunately. Kill him. Oh, go. Go faster. Let's put the ramp here. No idea how we're winning. I'm lagging so much. Let's play sneaky games. What? That's a deep smoke, guys. Can't see anything. Then the second guy checks. No. Why is the second guy checking? What is the second guy checking? Oh, we played mind games. We played the mind games. Not sure why my camera keeps going off. Going off. Can you just stay activated all the time, please? Please. Default, configure. Oh. Can you just please stay on? If I keep it open. Oh, we lost. We lost. Oh, we were behind them again. I used to be better. I used to be better. Not too bad, but good old lag excuse. We're now starting to lose. Let me check if I'm logged in. Actually, I can probably just show the platform as well. No, I can't log in with Google. I think I have some videos on my LinkedIn as well. Oh, he came out of Palace. No. Did we win? No, no, no. yeah, it's pretty awesome with all the questions going. Oh, they're coming over short maybe. Let's push underground here. Oh! What a retake. What a retake. I had like all of them behind. We got match point now. I haven't even checked if the audio is fine, but it should be. Purple drop, drop. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's not too bad. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more. Throwing that, let's go. No. There we go. Let it go. Inferno. Cherry, cherry, lady. Let's go. Let go. No more questions in the chat. I think the main fans have left. The biggest fans have left the stream, guys. That was bold. That was bold. Very bold. He is coming in mid. Not good, not good, not good. Niet. Niet. Let's try the bold moves again. They're not coming or no? I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. Move, 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 move. Oh, shock. I got it. I didn't expect him to be banana. Banana. Let's go with Deagle. Let's go with Deagle. Let's check if there's any questions in the chatties. Oh, we got one. We got one. Hey, back again, man. The command line still not working. Additionally, the terminal keeps saying I'm in Python 3 point, but the environment is set. You should activate the environment. So after you create an environment, you should write the conda space activate space and then the environment name that you have created. So first you need to create it, and then you need to activate it, and just make sure, and then just type Python to make sure that you're in the correct environment. So you can switch between the environments, but just writing like activate. Oh, I'm a little low now. You tried Valorant? Yeah, I played Valorant for some time ago, but I'm not really playing not not really playing computer games anymore. I used to. I used to play Counter Strike like four hours every day, probably five. But then we started live instead. But yeah, I tried Valorant sometime. I also played League of Legends for some times. It's a bit of a combination of those two. Yeah, I did all that, but maybe the path of YOLO is with 3. No, so if you create the environment, it should be like YOLO should be with the Python version. Um, you can see it to the left side if you have activated the environment correctly. And also while you are creating an environment, so I think if you're creating a content environment, just by default, it's going to use the newest version of Python. So that might be a problem as well. But you can specify the Python version that you want to create your environment with in Conda. Best place to apply to get hired as machine learning computer vision engineer. It's not really any best place. Like the best place is to be hired, or that basically like people reach out to you. Um, I'm not sure if you ever seen the AI career program, but I pretty much teach my whole system like how to land AI, machine learning jobs, and so on. If you're new to the stream or the channel, definitely check out that program. I basically teach my whole system, but but yeah, it's hard to apply for jobs. I think the job space right now, especially in the US and in most countries, it's pretty hard to just apply for jobs. It's very competitive. You need to have your work out there, build credibility and network. Like the best way to get jobs is having a network for sure. So when you play GTA San Andreas, I used to play that game when I was like 5 years old, I think. But San Andreas is pretty old. I think GTA 5. I'm not sure if you have cheat open it as soon as possible. Oh, GTA 6, man, it's coming out soon. I think I'm not sure. I saw something. Haven't really played it. It's too gangster. I just play Counter Strike. I'm not a gangster. But you can apply on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a pretty good platform to find positions. Like you can find a lot of recruiters, a lot of job offers, and so on. If you just apply to jobs, probably be pretty hard to get any interviews and so on. So maybe just look for job offers, job positions. That was so bad. That was so bad. And then maybe just reach out to the recruiters or the company and so on, and start build some connections. But I teach all of that inside my career program, personal branding, and all of that. I'll just pull it up here in case you haven't seen it. Freelance AI career, machine learning, job job interview, even investment courses. I have that in there. Going to create a more technical one. So this is pretty much just all career program, not a get rich quick scheme. It's more journey, lifelong journey, personal branding, online. And then I also have all the technical courses. And we have a nice community in there as well. Thinking about like pulling some guys in from the program to help me do some projects on the sideline. So it's a good way because I already know them. I know what they can do, the projects that they've done, and so on. So I can use their expertise in the areas that is needed. Oh no 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 no! That's so bad. That's so bad. I used to be better. I used to be better. I think it's maybe a month and a half since I played last time. It's a bit laggy right now. I'm on budget. I'm on budget PC here, playing on a toaster. When I do Python version in my environment, it says. But when I try to run the command, it says Python. That sounds pretty weird. Haven't really experienced that. Can you try with Python 3.3.9? I know that a lot of frameworks on it not working. Ultralytics is very well supported and usually works with all Python versions. I'm not even sure if it's the Ultralytics that you're running into problems with. But I normally use 3.9 for pretty much everything because you just end up getting one framework, one library that doesn't work with one of the other Python versions. So I'm always using 3.9 for most projects. Let's do something crazy and just go through this mode. This is this is full Russian mode, and it worked out. Full Ruski, нет, 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 нет. Is the camera still working? Probably not. Then at least then we have a new record. No, it does. It does. Just works to just go full Russian mode and just rush down mid. Ooh! Just camping. It works. It works every time. Every time. Every time. Can you send a screenshot? I think you sent over a LinkedIn message. Can you just send a screenshot on LinkedIn with the error that you're getting and with the specific framework? I'm not sure what framework you're getting the error with. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. Ah, it's a nice shot. It's a nice shot. You almost outplayed them. They're getting wrecked. Wrecked and B. Wrecked and B. And then they have a lurker just camping. Liet. Oh, you can't send another message. I'll respond. I'll just respond. Let's go B. Just check your website. Can I pay after I get a gig? Ah, it's not really. That's not really how it works. There's a lot of time on my side, so everything is well within there. My personal help and all of that. So I have to spend a lot of time on each individual member of the community in there. It's just way too much. It's just way too much value, and it's a whole process and a whole journey, like life journey. And again, like nothing is guaranteed. I worked like 2 years before I started to get all the opportunities and so on that I had, but I wasn't really focusing on like getting a specific job or anything. I was just building my own personal brand, building business and all of that. It really depends on what you want to do and all of that. But each guy member of the community it requires a lot of help on a personal level, weekly calls and stuff like that. It's just too much value. But yeah, if you want to join after you get a gig, like that's more than fine. one thing I can do is guarantee you that it will, if you put in the time, if you put in the work, like it'll be more than worth it. Also happy to do a refund if not satisfied after some time. Because it's not a get rich quick scheme, like not at all. It's a whole like career and life journey. Like people they spend 8 years on getting a degree just to get a simple mediocre job. Oh no, thank you. And even as I just mentioned before, like if you get into if you get into jobs and don't know how to do salary negotiations and so on, get into your first positions, like there's guys making 100, 200, 300k per year who doesn't really know to do salary negotiations. It's just in a few hours, like probably one or two meetings, and if you don't know like how to do it, it's going to have a significant impact. If you can just squeeze out like 5k more per year, like it's going to be the highest return on investment like in probably in your whole life. If you spend an hour getting 5k more a year, that's pretty much like 5,000 hours, $5,000 just for an hour of work. Not a lot of people making 5k per hour. Why do I feel like I have to carry this so much? No, then there's a smoke. Oh, no, 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 no. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. Let me check the screenshot. Hmm. Yeah, that looks pretty weird. You can also send them if you can send the model to me. I can probably try to export it tomorrow or something like that if I get some time. But I can't promise anything. But yeah, it definitely looks pretty weird. Yeah, you are on the MacBook on. Yeah, let me take a look at it. That's my own decoy. What? He's just going for it. Where are you, Denmark? No, I'm in Dubai right now. Oh, he's mid. I'm in Dubai right now. Where are you? I'll still be here for a month or so. Three weeks. 2.5. It's pretty hot down here now. Oh, you're from Sweden, that's cool. Nice smoke. Oops. It's killed. Not good, guys. They win the full Russian. I'm 25, I think. Yeah, I'm 25. Yeah, I'm 25. For a second I thought I was 24, but it's 25. It's 2024, but I'm 25. I can remember like being 18 years old playing this game here every single day. Oh no 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 no. I'm pretty good. I'm just killing some chickens. Did you study for a master's degree? Yeah, I did. I did a master's in robotics, but it was pretty much I was only focusing on AI, computer vision. I got introduced to computer vision at bachelor level. It was in robotics too, but then I only worked with AI on the masters in computer vision. And the last pretty much full 2 years in my masters didn't really. Oh, I would have gotten that kill. Didn't really spend any time on the. I was just attending the courses, creating videos around it, creating some projects, and that's it. I don't really regret taking the masters. It was a pretty good opportunity to have some both get the degree. I'm from Denmark, so you get like the degree for free. You even get you even get paid to take the degree. So you could just get money, get a degree, work on the sideline, put in whatever amount of time you wanted. So pretty much a no-brainer. And I just work with all the computer vision stuff, AI stuff. And then I was just acing it when we had it in. We only had like introductions at the master level in robotics, introduction to AI, deep learning, and so on. So it was pretty easy. On the bachelor, I was spending so much time studying, and I didn't get any good grades on my bachelor. Like, it was pretty much just average. And then on the masters, I spent zero time and pretty much just aced everything. But it's all about interest. Like you can learn anything you like. Oh no 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 no. You can learn what everything you want in life. So nothing is about grades or degrees. I'd probably not have done anything different if I had to do it over. Why I'm getting this so free? Is it possible to work while studying for master degree? Yeah, for sure. It depends on how much time you put into it, and also like what you're interested in and so on. I spent all the time on the sideline like studying computer vision, AI, and all of that. So the courses that we had in on the master degree was pretty straightforward and easy. But the last half year when I did my masters, I was pretty much working full time. Probably the last year, I was having full time freelance work and also like full time position at the last 3 4 months. So it's definitely possible. And I'd probably recommend to spend more time on getting actual like work than doing like theoretical stuff in the university degree. But it all depends on appetite and what you like. I like the practical stuff, not really all the theory. At the end of the day, like university, I even put out a video like what universities don't teach you. It's a pretty cool one. Go over like the gap between going from university graduating to getting into a full-time position and the corporate world. Because there's a large gap. Like in university, you only learn about the theory, not really the practical stuff. A lot of machine learning AI engineers they just learn about all the theories, sit into your notebooks, tune layers and so on. But when you get out in the real world, it's all about making money and applying it to business use cases, integrating into larger systems, and a lot of new people coming out as AI engineers. They have no idea about like how to deploy models, how to serve models, how the whole production environment works, deployment, Docker, everything, and all the platforms, hosting platforms, and so on. So yeah. So you can spend 5 years on a degree just getting to know the theory. Of course, you need the fundamentals and know like what's going on under the hood. For spending 5, 8 years to get a degree, and then you have to get out there, get into starting positions just to learn like how does it work in the corporate world. You won't get positions where you can work on the projects that you want. You won't really have the opportunities, so you'll just end up by, like spending years just doing random stuff and not really learning too much. And also when you need to put in like 40 hours every week, it's hard to learn on the sideline. You have to go to a job, spend 40 hours just in the job. You have to commute back and forth, spend a lot of energy. Then it's hard to put in 20 hours on the sideline. Of course, everything is possible. It's just harder. It's definitely easier to put in 20 hours on the sideline while you're studying compared to when you're working full time. Also, why like a lot of the people inside my career program is at around the master level right now. They just want to put in the last work, the last 1 2 years before getting out there. Oh, I'm starting to lose battery on headset. I think this game here is over pretty soon as well. What? He's already on side. No, 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 no. We lost. We lost. We lost him. That was the worst auto plan ever. This guy's winning it. No. Let's try the op. Let's try the op first time today. It's not going to be pretty. Just as pretty as my first Python videos. And that was not pretty. I have the bomb. Sure, just be very, 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 very stupid. Oh, I'm not going to. How much do you earn now? Hmm, I can't disclose the full my full time position, but I have a couple of videos from a year ago when I graduated. Of course, it has scaled since then, but multiple six figures in total. And I'm also getting a lot into investing now as well. Build a like a machine that does a pretty good job. I'm also doing a lot of trading, which does a pretty good job. So my investment is probably going to exceed my income pretty soon. So probably in the range 3, 3, 4, 500. It's a pretty large range, but yeah. It depends on what you take into account. Like if you take trade and all of that into account, probably 500 per year. 4 or 500. It fluctuates a bit from month to month depending on everything, investing, courses. But a lot of the stuff is also for long-term investments and so on, so I don't really harvest the profits from that yet. But yeah, I've no really more than happy to be transparent. Again, I have the videos like where I'm breaking everything down. It's around a year ago. Could probably create an updated one down here in Dubai as well. Also with my expenses have increased significantly as well. But yeah, I'm pretty transparent. It's just my full time position. I can't disclose, so I can't disclose the full. But I make more money on my courses, investing on all of that compared to the full time, significantly more. And I graduated last year, but I pretty much worked full time 3, 4 years. And I'm also working 80, 80 to 100 hours per week per year. Oh, per week, per week, per year. That would be pretty amazing. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, it's 12:12. It's pretty important round. I'm just answering questions and watching. Oh, that's a decent flash. That's a good that's a good one. Yeah, I both study and work full time. Even full time position, and also like I consider like all my YouTube and courses and so on that I did. I created some businesses and sideline as well. So if we're talking about full time, like 40 hours per week, at least did that in YouTube and freelance work and so on back when I did that. But yeah, 4 years, 100 hours every week. Only a few weeks off, if not only a day, a couple of days. So I've worked a ton for it. Like I put in the time. That's the thing that you need to do. So I have no problem like disclosing it and so on. And everyone can do it. Like I'm no special. I'm no special. Like I was an average student. I was not good at all. I just found what I had the interest for and appetite for. That's I guess that's the most important in life. Money doesn't really matter if you're not happy with what you're doing and where you are. You should never do anything for just money. And the only thing I'm sure about is that I'm going to create YouTube videos for forever if this platform is still around. Do you recommend studying for a master's degree? Yeah, I do recommend. I do recommend it for sure because it's a good way to get introduced to different things. I won't recommend it if you just spend it on if you just spend it on like going to course and then partying after that 5 days a week. But it's a good way. Like you have a lot of free time. You can study things that you want your own. You don't need to only study the courses and so on. So I do definitely recommend it. Yeah, I think you said you were from Sweden as well. So I think the education in Sweden is free as well. So that just makes more sense compared to like if you're in the US, you have to pay like 100k, 200k for your education or your degree. Then it's something completely different. You should definitely spend more time on it. But yeah, you can probably say it's using the system and so on. But yeah, you gotta life is war. Life is war. You gotta play the game. Didn't I just hear him here? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. so, that was so stupid. That was the stupidest ever, ever, ever. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for the questions. Some pretty good ones. Some pretty good ones. But yeah, it depends on like if you're. Yeah, it depends on your interest and so on. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I don't recommend to just get a degree and do nothing. A degree won't get you anywhere. It will max get you into a job that you can just start start grinding ladder. Oh, pop, 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 pop. GG still. We might win this game. I fucked it up last round. It was I was too bold. I was too bold, but I thought I had it. I thought I was in his mind. Oh, we lost it. Okay, let's finish it. Let's finish it. No more. No more bold plays. Oh no 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 no! I just cream myself. What, he just side? Ah, I think you're going B now. Is it boring to write code hours? Yeah, for sure. Everything, everything gets boring if you do it too much. But coding is way more than just coding. Like, it's all about thinking in systems, problem solving. I probably even write. I don't even write like hours of code every single day. Probably a few hours in total. Then rest is communication, systems, thinking. But everything becomes boring. Like even though I think coding is the coolest thing to do and the most fun and interesting, probably even more interesting than playing games, it's still everything's just boring if you do it too much. Hey, how much time it took you from YouTube idea to first publish video, and what's the most important thing for YouTuber in your opinion? The most important thing is to get started. It's the hardest step. It's the most important step. It's basically to get started. Like I think I created my first YouTube video. It wasn't even days. It wasn't even days. Probably a day or two after I got the idea. So I'd like to go for walks for getting new ideas and all of that, and just went for some walks, got some ideas around. Okay, I go to the university courses. I can just do summaries, video summaries for myself. Basically, just have it as a notebook. Use the projects, exercise it, and so on, and then just use that for YouTube. That was the initial idea, and I like to do things quick. Like the most important thing, like rule number one is speed. So I like to start things. I like to start things, get the first step done as fast as possible, and it's the hardest part for sure. But the first step is the most important. Just do it. Like if you feel for doing something, just do it. Doesn't matter what people are thinking. Like a lot of people are laughing at me for creating YouTube videos. Even my classmates and so on in university didn't really tell anyone. Always just been building in the background and pulling up and showing everything off. Why did I get a 5 days cooldown? But yeah, I'm done. Done anyway now. Let's just answer the last couple of questions here before we shut it off. Um, in the start, there was definitely like there's always some cringe factor when you start out because again, people just say that okay, you think you're just going to be the next YouTuber, you're just going to be the next something like, but you have to start out somewhere. Like everyone has started from scratch. If you're familiar with Nvidia and so on, like Jensen, he basically started Nvidia 30 years ago with $200, like, and yeah, everything has to start somewhere. And the good thing about YouTube and a lot of businesses, and you can start it with no capital. You get a lot of other opportunities. Like all the stuff that I'm doing now, I couldn't imagine all of that once I started out on YouTube. All the job offers, personal network, personal brand, the money that I'm making, the opportunities, and so on. I can just do what I have appetite for, and also just improve my English significantly. How you present yourself. Like you can use YouTube as a business. You need to market yourself. You need to create videos. How you represent yourself. How you talk with different people. Like how you present stuff. How you learn stuff. You learn a ton of stuff. Build a network and all of that. So it's basically just like all the good competences that you need in life. You can learn that from YouTube and creating videos. So it has a lot of advantages. There's not really any downside. Like the worst case scenario, the exact same as my equity program. The worst case scenario is that you will become a better version of yourself. So that's really important to remember. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. You could get into like a trading get rich quick scheme course where they basically like tell you can make thousands of dollars within a week, but at the end of the day you'll just lose everything and you won't really learn anything. So in life it's all about like learning stuff, and then the worst case scenario is that you'll be a better version of yourself and just learn from your mistakes. The most important for YouTubers is staying consistent and enjoy what you're doing. Like people can feel through the videos if you enjoy what you're doing, keep increasing the quality. In the start, like focus on quantity, put out videos, figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what is your style, and so on. So put out quantity to start with, then start to like scale it into quality over time, as I'm doing now as well. When you figure out what you have appetite for and the specific style. How many people bought the course? So right now I released it around one year ago. I released it around 1 year ago. No, not 1 year. 2 to 3 months actually. So I think it was June, May, and May or June or something like that. So a bit more, but I think there's 25 guys in there right now. You can read some of the reviews here as well. So I have 8 reviews, and the guys here they only like the people only doing the reviews after they've been part of the program for 3, 4 weeks at least. So no one is just joining and I tell them to make a review and just want them to be honest. Because it's more like a journey. It's more a program, a journey, lifelong journey. You're not going to be successful in a day. You're not going to be successful in 2 weeks, 2 months. It will take years. But just like you don't have to do too much. Like most people, the best advantage that you have in life is consistency. So if you can stay consistent for a long period of time, you're just going to outwork everyone because people they can't be consistent. So 20, 25 people, I think 25 people is inside the program now within a couple of months, and roughly 1, 2 is joining per week as it did now. I haven't put too much effort into promoting it. Not running any ads at all. Just have it in my YouTube description, creating some videos around it, talking about here on the live stream and LinkedIn post. So I could probably do way more, but it's also a lot of work on my side to work with people individually. Like they can always ask me questions personally and so on. So it's a lot of work on my end as well. Yeah, some awesome questions. Probably just see if there's a couple more before shutting down. It's almost midnight here now. You can also like enroll in the individual one. So if you want just like job interview course, investment course, I'm going to add a bunch of courses over time as well. So it's just like It's a one-time fee. So when I released this, the job interview course was not there, the investment course was not there. So those are two new added ones. I'm probably going to add a few courses, 3, 4, 5 courses per year, and all the technical ones are available in there as well with all the code and everything. But these are like the main ones. The hire an AI career, which is mainly focusing on like freelance business, how you can set that up, how you can build your own personal network, leverage that. The modern day suit. So I'm really a fan of the modern day suit. So how you present yourself online, in front of a camera and so on, because that's very important. If you go into a job interview, I'll just pull up my videos here. So it's a pretty nice one. So let me pull up the latest video that I've done. So if I have this background here, if I have this camera set up, this is really low resolution. But if I have this camera set up and the whole background, my microphone, the whole professional setup with a good camera, like I'm just going to be taken way more seriously in any meeting, in any job situation, compared to if I just have my MacBook webcam and I'm just sitting there talking into it. It's very bad quality. I'll probably say that like if you have a good setup, if you just get so much more credibility, you look way more professional the way you present yourself. You could probably ask for like if you have a position where you have like 100k, you're asking for 100k, you can probably get 120 just from having like the modern day suit. Being 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 out there with your personal branding on social media doesn't have to. You don't need like 100,000s, like 10,000s of followers. Like you just need to present yourself in a nice way, have a nice setup, know how to communicate a few tips and tricks here and there. You can probably make 120k instead of like 100k. Oh, I promise to show you guys the oldest. Let's go into the oldest video. So this is the first video that I put out. Oh, I was almost. But just imagine if I had this background here down in the bottom compared to what I have now. Like people wouldn't take me as serious as they would now. Let's try to see if we can find some other ones. Noise removal. So a few tips and tricks here, like the aircrew program, few hundred, 300 bucks, 800 bucks. And even the community, just the community and all the guys in there interacting with each other, helping each other out, keeping each other accountable. It's even worth it just in itself. But I want to make it affordable for most people who are interested in putting in the work. Let me check. I didn't even check if there's any new questions. I'm just talking. Which program should we spend most of the time on? So the freelance AI career program here, job interview is also pretty good. Investing, you can do that if you want to get into that. Like if you're not interested in getting into investing and so on now, it doesn't really make sense to spend too much time on that. Online personal branding, you probably have the technical understanding. Like if you need something specific, you're going to take the technical courses. But these three here are the main ones, and they go pretty nice hand in hand. Nice transitions like between them. Hey brother, sorry for bother you again. But can you convert the model? Can you also give me the? I'm not on my MacBook right now, so I'm not sure if I can convert it to my Core ML. I won't be on my MacBook before tomorrow. I think more people are watching when I'm just sitting here talking compared to like playing games. So maybe I should just do live stream where I'm just talking. I just think it's pretty bit nice to have something on the sideline. But yeah, if you prefer to look at me instead of computer games, like we can also just do that. So I think this is what like two hours in total, 21 modules, 9 modules here, 1 hour and a half, 3 hours in the investment course. Personal branding is also like 3 hours, but you can enroll in each individual one. But significantly more value in the full AI career program because everything is in there, lifetime access, and the whole community is worth it in itself, to be honest. And the personal help, like it's pretty much the only way that I can help people out personally because a ton of people are reaching out to me on mail and LinkedIn. But just being able to help like 25 guys is is a lot of time required on my side. Let's see, let's just give it 2 more minutes here. Then I have 10 minutes to get to bed. But yeah, I'll try this out tomorrow when I'm at my MacBook. So this is before playing games while fixing all my bugs and my camera and microphone and audio and all of that. Then I'm not sure what happened here. Then we were playing games. I was probably just too bad. And then we're increasing now. And I'm just talking. But it's nice to answer all of your questions. So then we keep in touch on LinkedIn so you can send me to out. Yeah, for sure. I'll see when I have some time tomorrow. Oh, you couldn't see what happened in the start. But yeah, definitely gonna check this video here out. I just released that a couple of days ago. What universities don't teach you? Also upgrade the quality significantly over time. So I have 2 cameras now, so I can create some nice shots and quality editing. Cool guys, I'll probably just shut down the stream now. Thanks for Thanks a lot for tuning in and all the cool questions. It's nice to just do like a live stream. How long I've been live for? 2 hours? Oh, almost 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So that's okay. That's a long time. Time flies. Time flies when you have fun. See you guys, man. See you guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you around. Have a good night. Yeah, of course, man. Have a great night to you guys.